Welcome back to our Python programming series. In today's video, we will be discussing conditions in Python. Conditions in Python are used to control the flow of a program based on certain criteria. They are typically used in conditional statements and expressions to determine whether a block of a code should be executed or not. Here are the key aspects of conditions in Python. Mainly in Python, there are three types of conditional statements. The first one is if statement. It will execute a block of code if a condition is true. The second type of condition, if-else statement. It executes one block of code if a condition is true and another block of code if the condition is false. In Python, the else block is executed if none of the preceding conditions are true. It acts as the default case that is executed when no other conditions evaluate to true. And the third type is if-elif. Elif means else if. This statement executes different blocks of code based on multiple conditions. Now let's practice and see some examples. As you remember from previous lessons, we discussed comparison. Now let's apply our knowledge and combine comparison operator with if statement. I will go through the code and explain the behavior of each if statement. With the first example, this condition checks if the value of 3 is equal to true. However, in Python, true is equivalent to the integer 1, not any other value. Since 3 is not equal to 1, the condition evaluates to false and the corresponding print statement is not executed. Next example, the condition checks if the value 1 is equal to true. As mentioned earlier, true is equivalent to 1, so the condition is satisfied. Therefore, the print statement is executed and will output true. Now let's make it a little bit complex and add the else statement. This code block demonstrates the use of an if-else statement. The condition 4 less 3 evaluates to false because 4 is not less than 3. Consequently, the code execution proceeds to the else block and the corresponding print statement 4 more than 3 is executed. Therefore, the output will be 4 more than 3. With next example, we add elif statement. As I mentioned before, elif means else if. In this code snippet, multiple conditions are evaluated using elif statements. However, none of the conditions except the last one, 9 equals 9, are satisfied. Therefore, the first two print statements are not executed. The last condition evaluates to true because 9 is indeed equal to 9. So the corresponding print statement 9 is equal to 9 is executed. Thus, the output will be 9 is equal to 9. The if true statement should be used with caution, because with if true statement you can create an infinite loop. This section demonstrates nested if statements. The initial condition true is always satisfies because it directly checks the Boolean value true. As a result, the first print statement 1 is executed. The nested if statement also checks the Boolean value true, so the second print statement 2 is executed as well. And as always, to reinforce our understanding, let's complete the assignments. By completing these assignments, we can solidify our knowledge of the current Python lessons. The very first assignment is to create an if condition that is false. In this code snippet, the if condition checks if the value of 4 is equal to 10. However, this condition is false because 4 is not equal to 10. Therefore, the corresponding print statement is not executed. Next assignment will be to add elif else if condition that is true and will output any text. And with this condition, we can continue the logic of the previous if statement. The elif statement allows you to add an additional condition to check if the previous condition was false. In this case, the condition 4 less than is true because 4 is indeed less than 10. Consequently, the corresponding print statement 4 less 10 is executed and printed out. Next assignment will be to make an if condition that uses greater than or equal sign. So with this example, the if condition checks if the value of 10 is greater than or equal to 9.9. Since 10 is greater than 9.9, the condition is true, and the associated print statement true is executed. Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future Python tutorials. Stay tuned for more exciting content on our channel. Happy coding!